All right, it is Wednesday, I think, June 5th, and I have no idea what I'm doing today. So I just did a couple of things with YouTube and got dressed, made my coffee, and now I need to figure out what I'm doing. So I've got a couple of options for the next couple of days, but I need to reach out to a couple of people to find out what I'm doing. I'm actually on the east side of the Rocky Mountain National Forest, and I'm trying to hook up with Rocky Mountain Hobo, but he's on the west side, I think. So if we meet, it's going to be over an hour something drive, I think, out of my way, which won't be a big deal if I can figure out what I'm going to do after that. So this was my view when I woke up this morning, but it's at a trailhead off of 70, which is kind of interesting. I don't know what that building is behind me, but it's kind of trashy. There's a lot of trash sitting around, and I actually had no idea where I was going to park. When I came in here last night, it was about after 11 o'clock when I finally got to my Jeep from flying back from North Carolina and driving out this way. So I've got a lot of organizing to do. Last night when I got in, most of this stuff up top was actually inside the vehicle because I had to leave the vehicle unattended. So when I got here around 11 o'clock, I had to throw all that stuff up top. I just threw a strap around it real quick, and so I could sleep inside. And then all the rest of the stuff, I just kind of piled in the front seat, unorganized. It was late, I was tired. I had no idea really where I was parking. I really couldn't see anything, and that camper was there last night and a couple of these vehicles, but the spot I ended up in was kind of out of the way, so it did work out and nobody bothered me. I found this on Overlander. So until I figure out what I'm going to do today, I just really need to organize. I've got to get everything strapped down good and tight up top. I've got to unpack my travel bag. I took my hiking bag with me. That's what I'm going to do for now. Not really looking forward to it. Traveling away from this thing is a huge ordeal. I didn't film anything in North Carolina, one, because it would just be me kind of complaining about traveling, and two, I was visiting friends and family, and just decided that that was going to be, something that I wanted to experience without filming any of it. So, and I know that the people I was seeing wouldn't want me to be filming either, since they don't get to see me much these days, obviously. So for that reason, I didn't film anything back in North Carolina. But it was a great visit. Didn't miss, and I posted this on Facebook too, for those that are on my Facebook. But I didn't miss any open spaces. I didn't miss bed, living room, kitchen, any stuff at all. I only missed the people. So that's kind of a great revelation, I think, and it's really going to change things when I do get back home as to what my next steps in life are going to be, whatever that might be. I just know it's not going to be the same. It's going to be really different. So now it's just deciding what I want to do. There's a lot I could do here in Colorado. I've been told by a couple of people to take the $1 Million Highway, I think it's called. It is pretty far out of my way from where I wanted to go, but I think I could swing around then and maybe swing by Moab. The path that I'm looking at would take me by it, so I might as well venture in there. And I actually want to see the Arch National Forest, I think it is, which is right there as well. So it's a possibility. And I keep getting other suggestions for the Colorado area. I could literally spend a couple of months here probably, but I do have a deadline as to when I want to be in Southern California, so I need to think about that and really plan what I want to do. I just don't want to drive an extra 1,000 miles if I can help it. I want to stay off of 70 and 15. I really don't want to spend too much time on the highway, but at the same time, I don't want to go really far out of my way. I'm already over 10,000 miles, and I've got a long way to go in these next 6 months, so I do kind of have to watch that, or else my gas money's definitely going to run out by month 6, I'm guessing at this point. So I've got a lot of figuring out to do, but I kind of worry about that later, but it's on my mind. So for now, I'm just going to organize and figure out my next step for today and what makes sense for the next couple of days. So after I organized the Jeep, I ended up meeting Mike from Rocky Mountain Hobo. We had lunch in Nederland, and now he's taking me on some back roads to find a camp spot. He's gonna end up heading back home later tonight, but he wanted to show me around a little bit before he did. So depending on if we drive to another location, I've already seen some really cool camp spots that overlook that whole mountain range there in the valley below. So definitely keeping some places in mind. So this is Mike's 2001 two-door Jeep Cherokee, and he's got a Smittybilt bumper on the front. He said it would winch, 10,500 pound winch on the front. It's got a 3.5-inch Rubicon Express lift on it, and he actually installed E-lockers. It said Eaton, right? Yeah. Eaton E-lockers on the back, and it's got a CB antenna up top with a CB installed here. And then he's, I'm sorry?
It's a Uniden 980 SSB.
Uniden 980. He's got all the 980 storage SSB space up behind the seats, and then he's got the toggle switches. Put some wooden bars across the top with a lot of bungee cord, and it actually still blows cold air and hot air. I haven't actually seen that before, so I thought that was kind of neat. And then he's got the mole seat covers for storage for the back. He is actually a more simple Overlander than I am, like John is. He makes a lot of use out of the space that he has in the back here, and just has a mattress, foam mattress here to sleep on when he's overlanding. To store things like a rack. Check out, and then he's got Mike at Rocky Mountain Hobo, and leave some comments, ask him some questions, or on my channel, and I'll get it back to him. He's got the tire inside. What he's doing, just about anybody can do, and same thing with me. I mean, we can sleep in our Jeeps, we can go wherever we want. We just took a trail up here, which was kind of interesting. Took me to this really cool area on, was it Sugarloaf Road? But he's been out quite a bit. He's going to be going out again. And
P-Wink Mountain Trail.
Like I said, he's P-Wink Mountain Trail. Doing the same thing I am. Views of all the mountains all the way around it. I'm going to end up staying here tonight, and he's going to head back towards Denver, where he is. But yeah, if you have any questions about anything that you see, check out his channel and ask him or ask me, and we'll get back to you. But again, another easy way to overland without overkill. I don't think I ever introduced you, actually.
Oh,
So there is Mike.
well.
All right,
Careful.
so
Break your
it is
phone.
about 8 o'clock at night, I think.
But he just showed
And
me.
the weather got pretty miserable while Mike and I were outside talking, and got a little windy,
So
and
he
then the
just
rain
showed me
started
this
coming in.
really nice spot, and this is going to be home for the night. So I got the Jeep backed up, open up the hatch, and hopefully at some point the clouds will go away. But even without that, it is an amazing view. And there's a little bit of thunder, but that's all right. What a great spot.
Can hear the wind outside, the rain's hitting the roof, so if it continues through the night, that should be nice and relaxing while I sleep. And we saw a couple of people on the road up here, but we didn't see anybody beyond. And I
So
doubt I'm
here
going to
is
see anybody
the
the rest
view
of the
out the door.
night, especially since it's
And
midweek.
it is pretty chilly,
And
but you
since
can
the
actually
weather's
see
pretty
some of the
crappy,
snow on the mountain
think a
back
lot of
there,
other
so it's
people are
not
going to want to be up
completely
here.
cloudy in
But
this area.
Hopefully
but
tomorrow
it's
it clears out a little
raining
bit.
inside.
I'd love to launch the drone over
That
the
would
edge,
be
and
my view
also
with the back
be able
hatch
to open up my back hatch and
and
kind of have coffee with that
that
view.
way,
Would be
or a
really
bit
cool,
more
but
clouds.
even if it doesn't,
So
it's,
I
it's
did
still a
have
cool
the Jeep
experience
on
anyway. I'm glad Mike showed
for
me
a
this
little bit.
area. I really like it a lot. So just to give you an idea of kind of what it's looking like outside. A Mountain House lasagna meal I thought would be good for tonight. I've got my warm orange drink in here, and I'll probably start editing another video, but that's pretty much my setup for right now.
Just to
pretty
take
simple,
but
it works. The chill out of the inside here, and now I've got it warmed up, and I just warmed up some water. I made some orange drink, and I like to
So I
heat
just
that
looked
up
out
now.
the window, so I
But it's
noticed that
kind of
the
nice
rain
to have
stopped.
with it being cold
And
outside.
over there,
So I am going to
looks
make
like it might end up being a really nice sunset.
In the meantime, I'm just gonna chill out here in the Jeep, make my dinner, and just wait till I get tired.